Welcome back to Cats Ate My Budget. This is Chelsea. Today I have a few things planned. I wanted to quickly run you guys through my budget because I haven't done that in a while, just how I keep track of my bills and what I'm putting towards savings challenges every month. Then I have my mandatory savings challenges, and I'm putting some money into my debt binder savings challenges. And I also have a bit of Happy Meal. So I think we're not going to go totally in order with this because I want to start out with my cat savings so I can get that out of the way. I have just $20 to put into the cat savings. This is going to be the stuffing for basically weeks 3 and 4 of February. We are on envelope 13. I was at a work conference all last week in Vegas, so I did not get the opportunity to film a video, but that's fine because that was actually the week, last week, I finally paid off my loan that I've been working on. So I didn't have really a lot of extra money to put towards savings challenges anyways. And I had some other expenses that we'll go over. So, okay, so the cats got their $20. This is saving for cat boarding when we go to Eastern Europe this summer. We just had some really delicious New York steaks or New York strip steaks that Connie made on the barbecue. It was our first time turning on the barbecue for a few months since it's been cold and wintry and snowy, but we really wanted some barbecued steaks. So it was like actually sunny. It was still cold and extremely windy, but Connie braved it and made our steaks, and it was delicious. And we had mashed potatoes. But we had a really good dinner. I had some really, actually, I'll color in the 2025 challenge while I tell you about my work trip. I am putting in $5 today. I got some really good dinners on my work trip. We have a 5 here. So when we go to like conferences, usually it's vendors take us out to dinner, so we don't really have to pay for the food. And we were treated by one of our vendors to a place called Peter Luger's, which is a steak place. I believe there's only like 2 of them in the US, one in New York and then one in Vegas. And so we got this steak. I think it's called it's called a porterhouse. It's called a porterhouse steak, and the way it's cut, it's like it's got the bone is kind of like a T almost, and on one side of the bone is a ribeye steak, and then on the other side is a New York strip. And it was so good, and I ate so much of it. And then another night, we went to, it was also like a steakhouse, but they had seafood as well. And they served us in courses because we had about 40 people. So our $5 is going in here. So because there were so much people, they just did it like it all came out in courses. And the first course that they gave us was seafood, and it was lobster tails, it was shrimp, it was raw oysters, and what was the other? Shrimp, lobster, oysters, and crab. So some king crab. We have $2 to go towards Poppy Savings Challenge today. If you're unfamiliar with the way I do this penny challenge, I just add up the numbers instead of saving the cents. So I'm just looking for one that adds up to 2. So I'll do this $1 since 1 and 1 is 2. So I also got steak that night as well. I chose steak for like my main course. And that was really good. But on the seafood, when the seafood came out, there was like, we're sitting in these long tables and there's several like trays or platters that come out, and like pretty much all the people around me like didn't really eat seafood. So I ate so much of it. The only thing I didn't eat was the oysters because I'm not like a raw oyster person. But I ate so many of these like really big shrimps and lobster tail and crab, and it was so good. And then they had burrata cheese, which if you haven't had that, it's basically it's like a big mozzarella cheese ball, but then when you open it up, it's like almost like a lava cake, and inside is like cream. So they had served that with like bruschetta, but nobody was eating it. And so when our salad course came out, they were taking away like all of the appetizer course. So when our salad came out, I like scooped up the rest of the burrata cheese and like put it on top of my salad because I was like, this is not going to waste. So yeah, I got a lot of really good food. Okay. Let me know what's your favorite thing to order or get, especially if you don't have to pay for it. So I'm just going to go over this like super quickly, just because I haven't in a while, but this is how I keep track of my spending every month and my budget. So I get paid twice a month. I am on a salary. I'm a marketing manager in tech, like IT and cybersecurity. So twice a month I get $18.79 is my paycheck. And then if I'm getting any money from Connie for utilities, that goes here. Any other, pretty much all my income is right here. So anywhere I get income, it goes right here. So like when I started my Tiny's binder, I had gotten $12 from Poshmark. So that's how I started my Tiny's binder. Then I have my bills. My bills are always the same, like every single month. So you'll see like this is for the first half of the month, and then I'll have another one for the second half of the month. My bills don't really change unless I add or drop a subscription. So I do have a couple subscriptions here, one for a book club, and then these other two are actually both for tarot since I am learning tarot right now. This was for my loan payment. We get the food for our cats delivered from Petco. So if there's anything for that, it comes up here in the chiropractor. So this is my car insurance. Then any my variable expenses I put down here. It's pretty much always the same. I always put aside $200 for food. For me, food is going out to eat, it's groceries, and it's also anything we pick up at the store. Like if that's body wash or toilet paper, whatever. Like for me, it really should just be called shopping probably, because that's any type of shopping. Then I have fuel for my car, anything fun. So for me, this was just Valentine's Day. Connie and I have a tradition every year where we go to Taco Bell for Valentine's Day. So that's what we did. So we don't really need to save a lot of money for that. So I just had the 25 there. I did get Connie like a card and some treats. That was, but that was all well within the budget. And then the cats, this is money. Like their food comes out automatically, but I set aside $25 each paycheck to go towards litter. So that's like pretty much like, so I have my bills, my variable expenses, which all of these amounts like don't really change very often. And then I have my sinking funds at the top. I only really have 4: medical, hair, house, and car. And then this is where I have my savings challenges. So I write down all the savings challenges I'm working on and how much I can put towards them. Then down here, this is actually my debt category. So you can see I have 3 credit cards and I am trying to pay them all off. So I made payments here. So this was the first couple weeks of February. This is where we're at now. The second couple weeks of February, you can see my paycheck came in here. This would be money I'm getting from Connie for utilities. This is also money I'm getting from Connie for cat food. That will be coming out. So you can see $69 is coming out from Petco. So like half of that Connie pays for. We had our internet come out, Petco membership, and then our fun. These are all of our like utilities. So water, sewer, power, gas. And then this right here was my very final loan payment. So my loan is officially paid off. So yay. So before, like prior, like the last couple, so pretty much my loan payment was always $300 a month. So like $150 a paycheck. And then the last couple months I was putting $400 a month towards it. So like $200 a paycheck. And then this last month I ramped it up and it was $288 a paycheck. So as you can see, nothing went to sinking funds and I had very little to put towards my savings challenges. But you can see like this is the $2 we just put into Poppy's challenge, the $20 for the cats, the $5 for 2025. So this is where I keep track of all that. Any payments I'm making towards debt and that variable spending. I did also like, I would have had more money to put towards these things here, but I had that conference and I needed to do a little bit of shopping. This was not planned expense. This is kind of unexpected. I needed a new pair of shoes and I needed a new pair of pants for the conference. So I spent $316. I actually got a dress for Bulgaria like while I was shopping too. So this $316 could have gone towards savings challenges, but it got spent instead. So there we go. So that's how I track my budget. I'm more of a broad category person, so I don't get too much into the weeds with everything. But everything works differently for everybody. So I think what I want to do now is take a look at our Happy Mail. This is Happy Mail that was sent to me from my mom. And she has a channel as well. If you didn't know, it's What Matters Most Now. So I was told what this is. So I know it's budgeting related. Look at that nice summary envelope. So she says, Chelsers, I saw in your video that you needed more clips. She's talking about paper clips. I don't know who makes them, so I bought the ingredients. That's funny, the ingredients. It's probably like supplies. I bought the ingredients and made them with help from Ash and Hunter. Hope you like them. Thinking of you. Love, Mom. Thank you, Mom. So what she's referring to is in the video recently, I had said that if anybody knew a good place to get some new fancy paper clips, you know, the ones with like the charms, that I would love to know, because I used to order some from an Etsy shop and they're no longer open. So my mom made some for me. So let's take a look. We have here. And she said there was a variety of different sizes. So let's see. Ooh, I'm so excited. Okay. So this one okay. This one has an axe and a flashlight. Okay, so this is a camping theme. An axe and a flashlight and a rope, but this could also be like true crime, I feel like. That could definitely be true crime. Like they killed him with the axe, they tied him up with the rope, investigating him with the flashlight. That's funny. Let's see, this one is, what is this? Is that a fire? I think that's a fire and a compass. Okay, so these must be kind of like the same theme. Maybe that's why they were on the card together. I love having fires. It's probably one of my favorite things to do in the summer. Oh, we got coffee. This looks like the Friends coffee cup. Like I've seen like Friends ornaments that have coffee cups like that. I, of course, drink a lot of coffee. Oh, is this a tiny little locket, like book? Does this book open? I don't know if it actually opens. I don't want to break it. It looks like it opens. Oh, it does. Okay. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so a little bee and a book. Oh, I see. Okay, I see cat clips. Okay, this one's another like hiking, camping. So we've got a boot, a little adventure mug, and a lamp. Maybe it's best to do them this way so they don't get tangled. Ooh, these ones are nice and summery. So a flower. This one's like kind of celestial. And then the sunglasses with the butterfly. We've got some more compass ones. Another book with a star and a dragonfly. I just love the danglies. More. Okay, we got a lot of compasses. This is a lot of, that's kind of a cool style paper clip with the circle. What is this? I think that's a person. I think that's supposed to be a little girl, like a girl. That's funny. That's cute. Okay, and then we have, oh, a dice. See? That's that gambling one. We have a little owl here. Oh, it's backwards. An owl. And a little leaf. That's pretty. This one has a tiny little moon on it. Just a tiny little moon. This one has a cat. It's so tiny. Like a little tiny cat. I heard there was a butterfly one that Hunter, oh, maybe it's this one, the butterfly one that they said Hunter made the butterfly one. So I think it must be that one. These are so cool. I think this has got to be probably one of my favorite ones. I like the dice. Connie and I, the other night, we found ourselves watching a live stream of somebody at the casino playing slots. And it was so fun to just like watch somebody else at the casino. Sounds like maybe we're like old, getting old or something. I don't know. It was a lot of fun. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Ashley and Hunter. These are all great, and I will definitely use them. The reason why I wanted them is to add them to my little paperclip collection that I use to hold my cash. So thank you very much. All right. I think we're already at probably like a 20 minutes recording, so better get this done. Okay, so I think we had $8 set aside, so that's $4 for each of these. This is my Mother's Day and Father's Day challenges, so I'm gonna color in 2 boxes on each one. Let me know if you've been doing anything fun recently. Connie and I have been working through the Resident Evil game series and also Mass Effect. So we just last night finished Mass Effect 2. So we'll be going on to number 3 now. And then we are on Resident Evil 2 right now. I think we're getting probably towards the end of that one as well. So we can go on to number 3. I just hit the camera. I had previously I had only played Resident Evil number 4, the remake, if you know anything about video games. But we decided to go back and like work our way through the whole series. So we have, this is actually, it's not $75, it's $50. I was only able to budget $30 towards this, but we had to, Thaddeus had to go to the vet and he needed a prescription, and so I gave Connie some money and then I pulled $20 out of the cat binder, and so that the extra $20 in here came from my bank account, it came from the cat binder, but then I used money that was in my bank account to give to Connie. So took some money out of savings, gave it to Connie, and then took the money out of the cat binder, and instead of putting it back into my savings account, I put it in here. So shh, it's okay. So because we have some February challenges we need to finish, because I feel like we don't have as much as we did for January. We only have 3 finished challenges up front here. So this is going to be our last stuffing in February. So there's some challenges we need to finish out. One of them being Rox's February challenge. So it needs $20. So that whole extra 20 we put in, pretty much. But that's fine. I want to make sure this one is finished. That way I can put her March challenge in. So this should have saved us $40. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Well, let's use one of our new paper clips. I'm not sure if we'll be able to finish Madeline's challenge. We'll just do 1 scratch for now. I'm okay if this one lasts past February. $3. So we'll stick with that for now. Okay, Dee's challenge, I know we need to finish. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do a 5 and then 5 ones. So I believe we have a March challenge from Dee as well. And I just did the tiny numbers, but maybe I'll save this challenge and then, you know, I can do the larger numbers at some point in time. Maybe next year. I know I could just print it again, but it's already been printed. Let's use Hunter's cat. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, I didn't have it on the right. Okay, there we go. How cool is that? Maybe I'll just set the finished ones off to the side. That way we can see everything we finished. Oh, let's see. I want to finish this one next. this little February challenge. We just need $6 to complete this one. This was from April's Fresh Start. We'll give it our cool little gambling one. So this saved us 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, $18. Okay, so that means we can come here. I don't think we have enough to finish this one. How much do you need? 12? We do not. So I'm just going to do one row. That's fine. This one can just go into March. This one is from Buttercup Budgets. We do not have enough to play this game, actually. Let's go ahead and skip it. Did I skip another one? No, I didn't. Okay, so let's pull out this penguin and roll. Let's roll the 4-sided die to see how many will go in here. We're gonna do 2. That's just $2 going in. And then let's add the rest, which is $5 into this 2024 challenge. Okay, we're getting pretty close on that one. So we are down to Madeline's Vampires, our February one, the Dragon Battle, Penguins, and the 2024. So we were able to finish 3 challenges today. This February one, this February one, and this February one. So we got all the February challenges pretty much, other than one finished. So I feel good about that. That way I can bring in the March challenges for next week. I want to thank you for watching today. This was a little bit longer, but I did want to show you guys how I budget my money. Sometimes it's not always clear when you watch YouTube videos of savings challenges, like where all this money comes from. Like when people are doing savings challenges, I know I used to feel that way. I was like, you know, this whole savings challenge thing is great, but like, where do you get the money? And you really just, you honestly just have to like work it into your budget. Unless you're bringing in side income from something like a Poshmark or gig working or Uber Eats or something like that. Unless you're bringing in some extra variable income, if you're just on like a very standard income like I am, where it's like the same every paycheck, I have to budget it into my paycheck in order to pay to play the challenges. So I just felt like it was important to show you that and how I come up with how much I put towards the challenges every week. So I hope that was interesting for you. I know I'm kind of like curious and not nosy, but like, you know, kind of curious on where people get the money for their challenges. So Yeah, okay, cool. Well, I am gonna sign off now, and I will see you guys in the next one. Okay, I almost forgot to count up how much we saved in the month of February. All right, so here is our saved challenges. This is definitely not going to be as much as last month. In January, we were able to complete like $480 worth of challenges, which was super great. But I know that I finished less challenges this month, and I was working with less money since I was trying to pay off that loan, and then I had that work purchase come up. So, okay, so Rox's Penguin saved us $10. Then this is raccoons. It's not foxes. I think I called it foxes in most of my videos, and Madeline was a deer and corrected me. It's definitely not foxes. That's $60. I believe this is from Rox Budgets, but it might have been from somebody else. I'm not sure. This one is Mischief Managed Budgets, and this saved $15. Oh, we didn't get to those ones. Okay, our February challenge saved $18. This one saved $40. And, oh, I didn't write a total on this one. Let's count it up real quick. 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25. Okay, so $158. So, quite a bit less, but that is still $158 that is going towards a debt payment, which is awesome because I did pay off that loan this month. So now that means that this money can go towards some more credit card debt. And I'm excited for next month where I don't have that loan payment anymore, so I'll have a lot more money to work with in my budget. Although I have a feeling that most of it is actually going to end up going to wedding savings because my wedding's coming up pretty quick now. It's in June, and we definitely need to get that paid for. So we'll see where that $400 just a month goes, if it goes towards debt, if it goes towards the wedding, or if I kind of split it in half and do both. So we'll see. But either way, I will see you guys in the next one.